your chance to nail down the deal of the year on a beautiful new Dodge Coronet 440. When it comes to price, we think it's a major breakthrough.
Let her rip. 67 Dodge Coronet 440. White Hat Special from the good guys. A new low package price on a whole lineup of special features. Vinyl top in white or black. Deluxe steering wheel. Special wheel covers. White sidewalls. Bumper guards front and rear. Fender-mounted turn signals. And 19 colors to choose from. White Hat Special.
So come on, try on a White Hat Special for size. Only the good guys could put together a deal like this. The Dodge Rebellion wants you.
Hey, Mr. McGann, this car at the Sky Chief pump.
Yes, what about it,
Well,
Fillmore?
the driver is a chimpanzee.
Well, of course he's a chimp. Fillmore, we Texaco dealers made a solemn promise to give every customer our check and double-check service. And there's absolutely no mention on this promise about it not applying to chimpanzees. Now, you get started and I'll talk to the driver. Sorry about the delay, sir, but my assistant is checking your oil, water, battery, windshield, and double-checking.
That's my chimpanzee you're talking to.
Oh, then you're the driver of this car.
Well, of course, he's not old enough to drive.
Oh, I guess it was the wrinkles that fooled me.
Check and double-check service. Another good reason.
You can trust your car to the man who wears the star, the big, bright Texaco star.
Oh, hi. Is your compact so crowded it feels like standing room only? Well, then you're on the wrong track. Join the Dodge Rebellion!
Just the ticket. 67 Dodge Dart GT. The year's best new compact. Breathtaking. Original. A big new idea in size and design. And the big news is everywhere. In here, where everybody travels first class. Here, there, and out here, where you'll be seen in the year's most wanted compact. 67 Dodge Dart GT.
Dodge Rebellion wants you!
Here come the Dodge boys,
Those good guys are back.
with a look in their eye.
They mean business this time.
Their deals are great, now's the time to buy. See the Dodge boys now, for a new kind of deal.
Now here's a car partner you just can't beat. Coronet's the name, and it's a real family treat. Feature for feature, Dodge Coronet's got more. What we call standard, others charge you for.
Join the Dodge Rebellion.
During Operation
They're
67.
going to town, they're going to trade. The Dodge boys deal has the others afraid. You just can't beat
Brand X is worried.
the Dodge boys deal.
There goes the other leading brand. Strike up a deal with the Dodge boys. You can tell they're good guys. They all wear white hats.
Oh, hi there. Are the high-rising costs of big car luxury getting you down? If you don't want to pay that big car toll, join the Dodge Rebellion!
Ready to fall for a new car? This is the new 67 Dodge Polara. Out to steep you in luxury without sending you overboard on price. And if you think Polara looks good from here, how about a new perspective? Where the tail light and rear deck have to be the hot new architecture of 67. Want another point of view? Take the wheel. There's a great performance going on, and Polara's 383 cubic inch V8 is the power behind it. 67 Dodge Polara, the one you can't walk away from.
Drop in at your Dodge dealers. The Dodge Rebellion wants you.
No, we got it.
You got what?
We found a way to put Simonized car wax and Simonized car cleaner all in one push-button can.
And just how does it work, Professor Nitwit?
Come on, we'll show you.
Come on, we'll show you.
Come on,
Now look, it squirts on. You push the button. See? And then what? You spread it around and let it dry.
And it's really Simonized, is it?
Watch this.
Sure, it's Simonized. Look at that shine.
We'll be famous. We'll make a fortune. We'll call it Instant Simonized.
Instant Simonized, you lame brains. You can already buy Instant Simonized everywhere.
Instant Simonized? They thought of it too?
Simonized thinks of everything. Try Instant Simonized, another easy new way to brighten your day from Simonized Company.
Hey, Phil, just a few bucks a month more than the two most popular smaller cars buys a Chrysler. Hey, Eugene, just a few bucks a month more than the two most popular smaller cars buys a Chrysler. Hey, Claude, just a few bucks a month more than the two most popular smaller cars buys a Chrysler.
Take jobs on the edges of show business.
This is the first car I ever owned. I call her Cynthia. She's going to have the best care a car ever had. Put Royal Triton in Cynthia's little tummy.
Right, lady.
Cynthia will just love that Royal Triton.
Let's leave the home of this happy breed for a moment and follow a modern American family that isn't at home. And no wonder. The weather's just right for a trip, and so is their car. A new Ford Custom Line Victoria. A new and lower-priced Victoria. It's powered by the mighty Ford V8 engine. The road is long, but miles don't matter because this is a car born for the open road. And the longer the trip, the more they realize what a comfortable, easy-handling car Ford is. This is the first stop they've made in 200 miles. Let's see how the trip's going.
Afternoon, sir. Fill her up?
If you will, please. Boy, that's quite a road.
Well, you got the car for it. Every Ford owner that comes in here tells me that.
Oh?
Hi, son. Tired after that long drive?
Nope. I like to ride in our new car.
Who doesn't? You know, I used to think you needed an expensive car for long-distance driving. We think the ride's just as comfortable in our new Ford.
Well, you should. A Ford is engineered like the expensive cars. I've seen them all up in the grease rack, and believe me, in a Ford, you've got a lot of car under you.
What are you doing, Jimmy? I'm watching the man check the oil, man. You wouldn't be interested.
Well, that's all right, son. You'll be driving a Ford someday, too, probably. Well, young lady, how are you enjoying your trip?
Fine, thank you. How do you know? You've been asleep all the way. Say, mister, what's this padding under the hood for?
Well, son, that's extra sound insulation. That's one of the reasons your sister's been sleeping so soundly. You won't find that on other low-priced cars. Well, you don't need any oil, sir. It's a real snug engine.
Good. Okay, kids, climb aboard. Oh, thank you very much.
Don't forget your change, sir. You'll be getting plenty of extra change driving this baby. You know, a Ford like yours won the Mobile Gas Economy Trophy. But believe me, you win every time you pull up to a gas pump.
Well, thanks. So long.
So long. Have a nice trip.
Thank you.
When you go in a 56 Ford, you'll go first in economy, first in performance, and first in safety. See your Ford dealer soon.
If Clark Premium Gasoline with not one, but two great DuPont anti-icers can get this thing started, think what it'll do in your car.
At the Bonneville Salt Flats in Utah, Shell makes automotive history. 2 cars, no drivers. No drivers to affect the mileage in any way. Car number 1 has Super Shell without platformate, a mileage ingredient. Car number 2, Super Shell with platformate. On each car, a smoke bomb will go off the moment the fuel runs out. Steering is done by a Barrett guidance system, a step toward cars and highways of the future. Sensing coils under the chassis receive a signal from a buried cable to keep the cars going straight. They've been running about 11 minutes now, and look, the car without platformate has used up its fuel and is coasting. Smoke marks the spot. Now driverless car number 2, through and beyond on the same amount of gasoline. Finally, out of gas. If you want good mileage, get Super Shell, good mileage gasoline, wherever you see this sign.
They'll know you've arrived when you drive up in the 1958 Edsel, the car that's truly new from nameplate to taillights. New from the front. New from the side. New from the rear. Only Edsel has the sleek, clean line design that sets it apart from the look-alike cars. And it combines new looks with the newest V8 engines in the world, the big new Edsel 400 and the power-packed Edsel 475. It is unlikely you have ever driven a car with so much real, usable power as the Edsel. And with Edsel's exclusive Teletouch drive, you drive more safely, more easily than you ever have before, because both hands can stay at the wheel while the Edsel shifts electrically. There's even the added luxury of new Edsel air suspension that's just like riding on air, because you are. And remember, of all the medium-priced cars, car for car, across the board, the 1958 Edsel is the one that's new and the lowest price, too. So see your Edsel dealer.
Wait a minute, honey. I'll do this job. Only take a few hours. Your car won't look like the same one.
Wait! I found an easier way to polish your car with DuPont number 7 Auto Polish.
Number 7 Auto Polish makes cars look new. Dirty, grimy cars are easy to do. Weathered paint and dirt and grime are lifted away. Get DuPont number 7 Auto Polish today.
When weathered paint and traffic film make your car look old, rub on DuPont number 7 Auto Polish. It lifts away the grime. Wipe it off and your car looks showroom new. Number 7 Auto Polish is easy to use, ideal for any car, any kind of paint. It's from DuPont, the makers of auto polish who know car finishes best because they make finishes. You'll find DuPont number 7 products wherever auto supplies are sold.
Get DuPont number 7 Auto Polish today for a new car color brilliance.
Now Chevrolet, bringing you the new 1962 Chevrolet, Corvair, and Chevy 2 in its new world of worth presents this portion of Route 66.
Running, running, always running, running and running. Job master trucks by Chevrolet with high torque power for 62.
The Chevrolet Fleet Side, smoothest riding, easiest working light-duty truck in the business.
Working, working, always working, working and working.
New styling and hood design that enable the driver to see as much as 10.5 feet closer to the truck.
saving, saving, and saving.
Now Chevrolet medium and heavy-duty trucks are available with dollar-saving Chevrolet GM diesel power. Looking for trucks that keep running, working, saving? Your Chevrolet dealers got them.
Jobmaster trucks by Chevrolet with high torque power for 62.
Here comes the 62 Corvair. Corvair for 62 tackles the grasping mud and muck of Florida's treacherous Withlacoochee swampland. Watch as the 62 Corvair claws a trail through this glue-like ooze. Now Corvair cuts through the water wasteland and its hidden sinkhole. With its engine in the rear, Corvair's drive wheels have more push. Corvair fights the sucking swamp, grinds its way right through the strangling mud, and keeps rolling. Family car with sports car flair. The 1962 Corvair. See them, try them, enjoy their incredible performance. Corvair for 62, part of Chevrolet's new world of work. At your Chevrolet dealer. Watch. This load, requiring about 97 cubic feet of cargo space, is easily handled by Chevrolet's roomy Impala wagon for 63, the wagon with the jet-smooth look of luxury, plus Chevrolet's new Easy Care features, including new self-adjusting brakes and longer life aluminized muffler. And for that jet-smooth ride, a coil spring at every wheel. It's Chevy Showtime 63. See the spacious new Chevrolet Impala wagon at your Chevrolet dealers now.
If you've been looking high and low for a big car as good as a Volkswagen, maybe you should look into our big car, the Volkswagen 411. It has some things no Volkswagen ever had, like 4 big doors and lots of room and luxury for the whole family. It has some advanced things most cars don't have, like electronic fuel injection, an automatic preheating system, and a big trunk up front. But you don't have to be a genius to drive the 411, because it comes with an automatic transmission, also as standard equipment. So now, there's a Volkswagen big enough for just about everyone. The Volkswagen 411 4-door sedan.
You know, folks, the 58 Chevrolet's been out only a little over a month, but in that time it's received the greatest, absolutely the greatest reception of any Chevy ever built. All over the country right now, people are telling Chevrolet dealers what they think about it. Listen to these quotes. I have some telegrams with me right now. Just happen to have them here, Amos. The most wonderful automobile for the money I've ever seen. The most beautiful car I ever saw. The lines are really smooth. Chevy's really got it this year. I just love that air ride. Yeah, and to cap it off, Chevrolet is the lowest priced in the low price 3 in the models that most people buy. It is the most automobile for the money that you've ever seen. You know that old phrase, dollar for dollar? Well, dollar for dollar, nothing can match the features that it offers. Chevy's the only car with full coil suspension or optional level air suspension, which you can get right now on all Chevy models. Chevy's the only car with turbo thrust V8 engine and turbo glide automatic transmission, the smoothest, best performing combination ever offered in a low-priced car. So it does make a lot of sense. See your local authorized Chevrolet dealer tomorrow for a quick appraisal, prompt delivery.
Oldsmobile introduces Jetaway Hydromatic. Here is the most important development in automatic transmissions since the introduction of Hydromatic Drive. It is Jetaway Hydromatic, one of the sensational advancements in the new Oldsmobile for 1956. In Jetaway Hydromatic, Oldsmobile engineers have added a second fluid coupling, making Jetaway action liquid smooth through all gear changes. Jetaway delivers the most powerfully smooth action of any transmission ever designed. You glide from first to fourth gear in one unbroken surge of smooth power. Yet with all that added smoothness, Jetaway has more getaway than any other automatic transmission made. With its two fluid couplings and its exclusive hydromatic action, Jetaway will give your driving all the flow of fluid and all the go of gears. No other transmission can do that. So you see, there's a brand new driving experience in store for you when you get behind the wheel of a 1956 Oldsmobile. With its terrific new power team, Jetaway Hydromatic, and the Rocket T350 engine. Try it soon. Oldsmobile for 56. Now at your Oldsmobile dealers.
Big, broad-shouldered, commanding, in the true military manner. That's the Oldsmobile B44 Series 90, known as the Custom Cruiser. It's been called the finest 8 in the field of medium price, and it has the look that spells long-lasting quality. Here's true stamina styling, styling that will last along with the car, styling that takes its beauty from true sturdiness of design. And for those who like the super streamlined touch, here's the handsome, graceful Custom Cruiser Club Sedan. Performance? Try where you will to match it. For the B44 Custom Cruiser has an engine of greater firepower. It's designed throughout to help keep a busy America on the move.
The big cats are here for 68. The big steel cats. Mercury Cougar. Pound for pound, dollar for dollar. The best equipped luxury sports car in America with a deep V8 growl. Eyes that hide by day, shine by night. A tail that flicks brightly. All standard. This is the royal new Cougar XR7. Rich, glove-soft leathers and vinyl. Luxury with claws. Mercury Cougar XR7. One of 4 proud new Cougars. Lincoln Mercury. Better idea cars from the makers of Lincoln Continental.
This is Motor Trend Magazine's Car of the Year Award. And the winner, selected by experts to receive the Oscar of the car business, Mercury Cougar Car of the Year. Mercury believes a man's car should be top cat. Mercury. The man's car. Cougar's award-winning excitement rages through every Mercury. See your Mercury man and drive the car of the year.
The LTD is an amazing new Ford. A luxury car without the luxury price. Test drive it soon at your nearby Ford dealers.
drags. That's where Datsun proved it can beat everything in its class. It left the funny-looking car way behind and surprised some others who looked like they might do better, but didn't. Make the sound move to Datsun. You'll be a winner, too.
I came down to my classroom and I saw all these children around my Camaro, and I thought, oh, they were touching it and putting their hands on it. That's Miss Miller's Camaro. That's Miss Miller's Camaro. Driving me absolutely crazy.
The payments on Miss Miller's Camaro are $64.83 a month.
Chevys are America's favorite used cars, from the 64 Stingray to the 59 Impala. And right now you'll find plenty of them. Slick 62s, gorgeous 63s, spectacular 64s, waiting at your Chevrolet dealer. When there's no man around, Goodyear should be. Why? Watch this. Goodyear Double Eagle carries its own spare inside. Lifeguard safety spare. A tire in a tire. Keeps on going. Gives her a second chance.
Your nearby Ford dealer invites you to test drive a 65 Mustang 2+2.
The three people in the funny fur coats, they come in to buy 4 Atlas Black-on tires and get 30 gallons of gasoline free, right?
No, boss. They just want to hold the sign that says American. They want to be our American standard bearers.
That's an old story.
What is?
The three bearers.
You expect more from American, and you get it.
They tack it on the price.
No, ma'am. You buy 4 Atlas Black-on tires at my low price.
Then they give you cheaper gas.
No, ma'am. 30 gallons of Amoco unleaded gasoline free.
How do you get 30 gallons in my tank?
Well, we can't put all 30 gallons in at one time.
I knew there was a gimmick.
You expect more from American, and you get it.
I picked up my banjo and strummed out a concerto, which I called American Oil is giving away 30 gallons of gasoline free when you buy 4 Atlas Plycron tires. And then I came to find out they only have a concerto by that name.
Hooray, hooray, hooray for American oil.
Available where you see the special gasoline tire offer sign. The American Oil Company.
Because of my job, I know how the brakes are on most cars. I know how they corner and how they steer. There's nothing about the Camaro that I don't like.
The payments on Mr. Stevens' Camaro are under $70 a month.
The young Impala's right on. Get right on with it at your Chevrolet dealers right now.
Ride the young Chevrolet, be among those who say the right young Impala, right on.
Hold your horses. Add a can of Wynn's friction proofing for engine.
Get all the horsepower you paid for. Car out of tune? Add a can of Wynn's engine tune-up. Make that engine sing. Car burning oil. Add a can of Wynn's Automatic. Help your car shake the oil burning habit. Leaky, stuffy radiator. Add a can of Wynn's Radiator Additive to prevent rust. Stop leaks.
How many kinds of pumps at your station? Only 2? Signal has 3. The third pump has Signal's mid-ethyl gasoline. Richer than regular, cheaper than premium. 4 out of 5 users go farther with Signal's mid-ethyl. At the third pump. Really goes. More and more ladies are discovering Signal's new third pump. The third pump contains Signal's mid-ethyl gasoline. Richer than regular, cheaper than premium. 4 out of 5 users go farther with Signal's mid-ethyl at the third pump. Worth looking into.
The Dodge boys are loaded with deals during Dodge Roundup Days. See your Dodge dealer now.
Camaro will drive you absolutely mad.
Command performance from Chevrolet. Camaro is here.
Now your Chrysler Caravan takes you to Everywhere USA for the success story of the year. This is the story of a remarkable climb, not merely of a mountain or a hill, but a ride to new heights of popularity by a great and beautiful car, the sensational 1955 Chrysler. All year long, sales have been going up, up, and up, and the big news keeps coming in. In the East, dealers report Chrysler sales higher than ever. You see the evidence everywhere you go. More and more Chryslers. And it's the same in all the eastern cities. Record Chrysler sales. On the West Coast, dealers report Chrysler's biggest year yet. And you see the proof all over, city after city, town after town, on the highways, and at resorts. In fact, throughout the entire West Coast, more Chryslers are being sold than ever. Again, in the South, dealers report Chrysler sales at all-time high. You see more and more of these beautiful cars in southern residential areas, in southern cities, and in beautiful Southland resorts. In fact, everywhere, Chrysler sales are up 55% over 1954. There's a reason for this landslide. Find out what it is. Take the $100 million ride in this car with the $100 million look. Feel the unmatched power of Chrysler's mighty V8 engine. The silky smooth acceleration of Chrysler's Power Flight transmission. See the majestic view through Chrysler's super scenic windshield. Experience the perfect control of Chrysler's full-time power steering and the total assurance you get from Chrysler's power brakes. Take this $100 million ride and buy your Chrysler now. Now, in time for wonderful driving. Now, when you'll enjoy a bigger trade-in from your present car than you'll ever get again. See your Chrysler dealer and drive away America's most smartly different car. Make sure you don't strike out. Instead, go to a place where you know you can pick a used car that's sure to be a winner. A pennant winner, that is, from the finest selection of hand-picked, safety-checked late model cars in town during the big pennant winner sales at your Chrysler dealers now. Among them, many stunning late model Chryslers with more power features than most new cars. Such exclusives as Chrysler's mighty Firepower V8 airplane type engine, Chrysler's famous full-time power steering with full-time feel of the road, and big power brakes, standard on most late model Chryslers. So look for this sign of top quality used car value. Get a pennant winner for a sensationally low price, only at your Chrysler dealers now.
Hi, Penny. Do you know what? My dad's got a new DeSoto. It's got push-button drive,
and torsionary ride, and wonderful new constant control power steering. And it's long and low and lovely.
If I had my druthers, I'd rather have a DeSoto.
Contact. And take off in the Tempest Le Mans. The new Tempest series spiced with special custom trim, high-wing bucket seats, full carpeting, and floor-mounted stick shift. Pontiac punch and posh at a low, low price. Coupe or convertible. Tempest punches holes in the idea that gas economy means limp performance. You can get up to an honest 166 horsepower from the gas-saving 4 in a Tempest Le Mans. And Tempest is balanced like none of the others. With engine in front, transmission in the rear, there's equal weight on each wheel for biting traction and getaway grace. Independent four-wheel suspension with swing axles help Tempest take ruts, rills, and hills in flat, level stride. If you want custom trim, bucket seats, full carpeting, posh, punch, and low price, sample Pontiac's Tempest Le Mans at your Pontiac dealers now.
Meet the 1956 version of the Sleeping Beauty. Nothing must disturb her, even when traveling. And nothing does, for she rides in a new 56 Chevrolet four-door hardtop. Chevrolet's powerful engine is nursery room quiet. But don't let it fool you. This year, the hot one's even hotter. When power's needed, there's power to spare in Chevrolet's 205 horsepower Super Turbo Fire V8. Whether there's a real emergency or just a friendly challenge, the 56 Chevrolet can more than meet it. A touch of your toe puts you ahead, far ahead in any situation, and you arrive rested, relaxed. Because the 56 Chevy hugs the road, takes turns easily. More than comfort, these things spell safer driving control. And these safety qualities are built into every new Chevrolet, into the completely new 9-passenger station wagon, into the glamorous Chevrolet convertible for 56. See and drive the 56 Chevrolet, the liveliest, loveliest car in its field.
Here's a man out to win. It's a race for top acceleration on a quarter-mile run. 90, 100, 130 miles an hour in 11 seconds. Engines take a beating. Spark plugs misfire. Jack Thomas, champion driver, used a lot of gasolines before trying a special Sinclair gasoline with nickel. Now engine parts last longer. Spark plugs fire smoothly. Nickel makes the difference. The same nickel compound in Sinclair dyno gasolines for your car. Nickel cuts engine wear, saves repairs, so you get more miles per dollar at the sign of the Sinclair Dinosaur.
Here's a happy Christmas gift for everyone on your list. The famous Sinclair 6-transistor big reception radio, $3.98. Complete with carrying case, battery, and earphone. Get it where you see this sign at Sinclair dealers. Drive with care and buy Sinclair.
Sinclair, put that nickel in, put that magic nickel in. Only Sinclair gasolines have nickel, nickel, nickel.
Nickel is the reason why more and more motorists are turning in at the sign of Sinclair. The exclusive nickel compound in Sinclair gasolines has been proved in tests to reduce engine wear as much as 29%. With liquid nickel, lost power is restored. You save on repairs and roll up more miles per dollar. Money-saving nickel, exclusively yours in Sinclair, Dyno, and Dyno Supreme gasolines. And now take advantage of this special offer, a powerful 6-transistor Sinclair radio at a very special price, only $3.98 at your Sinclair dealers. Take it with you everywhere you go. Case, battery, earphone, and it's only $3.98 while they last, where you see this sign at your Sinclair dealer.
From Symphony Hall, a very special performance under the baton of the distinguished guest conductor, Dyno.
Sinclair puts that nickel in.
Sinclair is the one to buy. Nickel is the reason why. Only Sinclair gasolines have nickel, nickel, nickel.
Sparkling performance brought to you by Sinclair, makers of the only gasolines with nickel compound. Liquid nickel cuts engine wear as much as 29% for more miles per dollar. Get sparkling performance in your car at the sign of the Sinclair dinosaur.
Who swims and slides like little boys? The Sinclair Dino Playmate. Who's soft and smiles at little girls? The Sinclair Dino Playmate. Get one at the sign of the Sinclair dinosaur. It's nearly 4 feet long, a durable, inflatable toy offered by your friendly Sinclair dealer. Regular $3.98 value, only $1.89. You can read to your Dino Playmate. Tip his hat. Shake his hand. Have all kinds of fun. Get one at the sign of the Sinclair dinosaur. The Dino Playmate. Life of the party. Great as a gift. Your friendly Sinclair dealer has them now, or he'll give you a coupon to order by mail. Get the Dino Playmate. Only $1.89. They're going fast, so hurry down. Everyone wants a Dino Playmate. Remember, your friendly Sinclair dealer says drive with care and buy Sinclair.
Romantic, outgoing, proud as a lion. That's a true Leo. Leos are natural actors, but they aren't the only type. Astrologists say we're one of 12 personality types. Find out about yours. Learn its characteristics, symbol, and dates with the Sinclair Zodiac glass. Only 19 cents apiece with a fill-up of gasoline at any participating Sinclair station. Maybe if more people paid attention to the Zodiac, we'd have fewer opera singers fixing cars and fewer mechanics singing at the opera.
This driver got to this point 14 seconds sooner than this one. He could have killed himself and others in the process. 14 seconds saved. Was it worth it?